This is your boy. This is your boy Basement Boxing Talk coming to you live from Clutch Radio. We're gonna play this intro, then we're gonna get started. Yes, sir. Here we go.
He say, basement, boxing tall. You know I'm a warrior, right? Fuck that, I'm a champion. Basement, boxing talk. Left, right, jab in the hook. Better protect your jaw. 12 rounds if you can last. Better protect your fall. I got hits like Mayweather. You hit that round of applause. No question, the problem solved. Basement, boxing talk. Left, right, jab in the hook. Better protect your jaw. 12 rounds if you can last. Better protect your fall. I got hits like Mayweather. You hit that round of applause. No question, the problem solved. I'm feeling cocky. I hit a thing to beat the ring, a boof up like I'm Rocky. ASAP, any opponent think they can stop me. I stay stride, chop, tryna learn my moves so you can copy. You gotta give it your all. Gotta give it your all. When you're back against the wall. When you're back against the wall. When you the one people call. When you the one people call. To keep greatness involved. To keep greatness involved. Basement, boxing talk. Left, right, jab in the hook. Better protect your jaw. 12 rounds if you can last. Better protect your fall. I got hits like Mayweather. You hit that round of applause. No question, the problem solved. Basement, boxing talk. Left, right, jab in the hook. Better protect your jaw. 12 rounds if you can last. Better protect your fall. I got hits like Mayweather. You hit that round of applause. No question, the problem solved.
It's your boy Basement Boxing Talk coming to you live from Clutch Radio, and I'm glad to have another weekend. We here live, and you know how it go. Another Saturday. We got the good brother Black Star coming in. Yes, sir.
What it do? What it do?
What it do? What it do? I'd like to thank everybody for coming out, and we can get this show started.
Yeah, man. How my brothers doing today, man?
Oh man.
Man, we good. We good. No, go ahead, Steve.
We here for another day, man.
Yeah, brothers.
We live to see another day, man. That's what counts, man.
Yes, sir. So everybody doing all right?
Yeah, maintaining, man. Shit.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Let's get it.
Well,
let's give out some documents, like we always do.
Documents, man. Yeah.
No more receipts. No more receipts. We giving out documents because y'all don't like receipts. Y'all like documents. So we gonna hit you in your head with documents from now on.
Yeah, man. That's
Cause it seems like y'all never learn, man. Y'all don't get it, but that's all right. We gonna hit you with documents.
Big facts. Big facts.
So what kind of documents you talking about hitting them with, underway?
Man, whatever. Don't come on. You know what it is. Whatever we did is check out anyway, man. Well, you know how we do it. How we do it.
Yo, bro.
Listen, underrated. Don't start your bullshit on a Saturday. Stop
it. Hey, I gotta say this, bro. You know, we've been cooking it up, man, and we've been spitting a lot of real talk for a minute, man, and sometimes, man, you feel like, you know, we haven't reached the level of success that we hope for, but the thing is, somebody always listening, somebody always picking up the things that's been said on our platform. That's for sure, because it's been announced that next week, man, it's a new platform starting, and the platform is going to do exactly what we've been promoting, and we've been trying to get it in the atmosphere to make sure that somebody would just listen and put it together for us so we can enjoy fights again, like Tuesday night fights. Remember, We always talk about bringing it back a flagship program. Well, guess what? There's one coming. That's the good news.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if there's bad news to it, I gotta go and give that to you too, because it's straight no checks around here.
Wow.
It's going to be in
So,
the UK. It's going to be in the UK, of course.
Oh no.
Yeah. It's called Fight Zone TV.
Oh
And
come on. You mean the same UK? They like 0 for 3,000 of
yeah,
championship rounds,
hey,
man.
but look, man, everything that we talked about, the importance of a program. They're talking about
Yeah.
having this every Friday,
Okay.
every Friday night at 7:30. They trying to have this thing. And let me see. Yeah, I just saw this a little while ago, man. I said, man, we definitely got to talk about this, man. But next Friday it debuts. Now here's the thing: you can get it worldwide though, because it's like a little app, I guess. Imagine what they're going to use with, and it's what $4.99 a month, $4.99 a month for that. But you know what? If it's successful, if we was to support something like this, you know that people will copy that and bring that out here to us. Now here's some of the things that they were talking about, man. It says yeah, next Friday night plans to stage weekly Friday night fights at 7:30 p.m. It's called Box O'Clock. I don't know about that shit. That's definitely some UK name right there. I don't get that. But the aim is to deliver 50 events a year, 200 live fights, which is not bad for a year, man. That's for us boxing junkies, we need that fix. But and the benefits is it gives exposure to 200 over 250 boxers. That's over there. Over there, it does that. So just imagine if you could have that over here, duplicated over here. You know what I'm saying? How that would spark up a lot of the sport of boxing and bring new people into boxing as a mode of getting out of whatever their situation. And you can add it to football and basketball. Ricky Hatton
Yeah.
endorses this thing, which is pretty good. You got a name behind you. Uh, Fight Zone TV, man. That's what it is, man. They got their first card already laid out stuff. UK fighters, so ain't gonna be nobody that we know. Um, but also the guy Anthony Thomason is the IBO Continental Welterweight Champion. The IBO. Remember we talked to the IBO before. Remember? So
Yeah.
you see how all this is coming together. But think about it. The bare bones of this shit was talked about on our platform. We've been talking about this shit for months. Hell, shit,
Mm-hmm.
over a year and some change. To be quite honest with you. I mean, we've
Mm-hmm.
always talked about this Tuesday night fights, man. How we missed that and how important it was and what it brought to the sport and how it educated fans. This is exactly what this is. They basically stole an American idea and put it together over there for the UK, like they don't already have the zone and stuff, man. So kudos to them, bro. I can't hate on them, man.
hey, hey,
I'm thinking about buying that for $5 a month. Shit, that's not bad.
hey, Black Star. Next to you know, they'll have a boxing after dark UK.
Hey, but you know what though? Hey, I support it though. I'm not fucking with Dazzin, but I'll fuck with this. I'll fuck with that because for one, it's to increase our knowledge of the UK fighters as well. If they got any talent out there, we'll see it early. We'll be on to them sooner. They get a chance to really make a name for themselves. As they make the name out there, it'll keep us current with what's going on out there. That's what Tuesday Night Fight did for us, man. That's what we need over here, man. We got cats that's walking the street every day. We got world champions walking around on the street, man, that out here fucking their life off, that could use something like this to give them some direction, to go in there and turn that negative into a positive and go out there and become world champions and also to link this into that as well. But I know we're gonna get to that in a little minute. I hate to jump a little bit, but I'm gonna jump up and jump back if the brothers don't mind.
It's cool.
Okay,
I just want, I'm gonna give a couple shout outs real quick. Shout out to Mike 202
Yes,
for being
indeed.
in the building. Salute, my good brother. Shout out to TS Boxing. Salute, brother.
Tyrone.
Sir Ken, salute, good brother. Appreciate you guys for coming out every weekend with us and chopping it up with us. PGH, Big Dog, salute you, good brother. Thanks for coming out.
Yeah, man. Yes, indeed. Good to see all my brothers over here, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Y'all really support us, man. Y'all hardcore members, man. We so appreciate you guys, man, for sure. But like I was saying about that,
Examine
the intent behind what this person is saying, behind what they're doing. That's what I'm saying about this.
Underrated, you got to mute that, bro. You coming in heavy, bro. But Caleb Plant, you know, there's a disconnect between the American public and him when they should be embracing him. You know, that fan base that's so-called UFC crazy because they don't want to, you know, support a black fighter. This guy tailor-made for you. This guy tailor-made for you. You know, he should. This is his time to where he's getting a little bit of the limelight finally. I mean, they really went out of their way to ignore this guy. But just imagine if we had a platform like that was around. It would have had an opportunity to reach a lot of those people who don't watch boxing, but you know, word would have started on the street. It would have built. The momentum would have got going, man. I think he's a guy that they would embrace, man. I mean, he fit the bill, man. I mean, here he is from Nashville, Tennessee. You know, hell, I lived in Memphis, Tennessee for, you know, a while. And it's a different world there, man. And you can tell, man, I mean, you know, the way he came up and how he's gotten to where he is, man. I mean, he earned that. He got it from the rough, bro. Wasn't nothing given to him, man. And he been exuding that skill before he got into boxing, man. We're on the street fights, man. You know, Caleb Plant had a name for himself on the street, man. They were like, man, you know, this white dude can go, man, you know. So he earned the respect of his peers, man, and he built that for himself. It's time for him to get some of the recollection of that. Now, this could be, the stage is set for him now. You know, everybody looking and thinking, oh, well, Canelo gonna come in and just trash for him. What if he goes in there and get that win? How would that change the demographics of boxing, man? Because a lot of these people who's piggybacking off of Canelo, you know, in their heart of hearts, you know what I'm saying? They ain't a real big fan of that either. If they had a white dude to choose, you know what I'm saying? Because regardless of what we want to say, we know race matters. I mean, the damn sport was built off that. You know what I'm saying? Race, national pride, and all that, all those little things matter. People do that. You say, hey, man, this dude's from your home country. Oh, I'm rooting for him. Why? Because you say you share a nationality. That's part of the sport, man. But they only try to deny that and conquer that and make it a negative thing when it applies to us. But this is a guy right here who deserves support, man. And he's been through a lot, man. He lost his daughter. He promised his daughter he'd be the world champion, man. When he finally won it, he took that belt to his daughter's grave, man. You know what I'm saying? And if you can't relate to that, and if your piece of your heart don't go out to a person like that, then you just heartless to begin with, man. How can you not root for this guy? This guy don't get into trouble. He don't talk a lot of madness. He about his business. Now he gonna let you know, hey, you ain't gonna beat me. I'm gonna whoop your ass. I mean, he gonna let you know to that point. But he ain't out here on no fugazi shit. You know, you got Larry Wade, you know, keeping him in shape and everything. And a lot of people is doubting and all that stuff. So the stage is set, man. This is a classic Rocky movie in the making, you know. But now that I done dabbled in that a little bit, let me get back on over here to the Fight Zone TV, man. It's called Fight Zone TV, y'all. So if you want to check it out, check that out, man. You know, Friday nights ain't nothing else on. Why the hell not? I just ain't fucking with Dazzle. I'm not messing with Dazzle, man.
What you call it, Davin?
Yeah, man. I don't give it no respect.
He don't call it the zone. He call it when I first heard him call it Dazzin, I said, "What the hell is he talking about? The zone?"
Yeah, Dazzin, man. The zone. It didn't. When I look at it with the way it's spelled, that's the way I, you know.
Yeah.
It's Dazzin. Man.
Boy,
yeah, bro. But I'm excited. Go ahead, my brother.
No, I say I'm glad you kind of brought up some of the points that you brought up in the conversation because it got to do with a lot about the topic today, one of the topics of the discussion today.
Okay, good.
Here's unifying the title worthy anymore boxing.
Is it worthy anymore in the sport of boxing? That's the question. Oh yeah.
Because I say this because this morning I went down the list of champions, right?
Yeah.
And it's maybe 4 or 5 divisions that could be unified champions with just one fight. But these fights are not happening.
Because of the Duckers, man.
Well, you know what, Big Smith? That's a yes and no answer. Yes, because once you become undisputed, it's like, okay, you're the man. So you go from being the hunter to being the hunted. But the problem is when these guys get undisputed, they get comfortable, and now when it's time for you to go and fight whoever the next guy that's up who deserves a shot, now you want to fall back. You know what I mean? But the guy you supposed to be giving a shot to, once upon a time, that was you going after. So these guys forget. So it's like a yes and no answer. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, but that's how the sport is.
Yeah. You want to get in there underrated, or you want let me go ahead because you hadn't had a chance to cook.
No, go ahead. I'll follow up.
To me, I feel like it's necessary because if you're a fighter and you're in the weight division, one of your immediate goals, as along, a lot of them want to skip a lot and want to go straight to being the cash cow number one draw. But if you being realistic, you got to earn your way up there, and part of earning your way up there is distinguishing yourself as the best in the division. And the only way, and the one surefire way to get you there is to get undisputed. So you want to unify with as many champions as you want, And if you on that pursuit and the other cats ain't, man, it's only going to shine a light on them. Let us know, the fight fan, that these guys is fugazi. They not real fighters. They ain't really trying to be the best. They in this for some other reason, you see, because it's just like Earl Spence. It's the classic one. He been pursuing undisputed for years. His progress has been slowed down by all the guys around him not wanting to give him the opportunity to fight for the belts. He had to fight those fights in order to get opportunities. So he's having it much harder. Why is not the sport of boxing opening up for this guy and catering to him and what he's trying to do, which is great for the sport, like they do Canelo Alvarez? The moment he said what he wanted to do, everybody laid down, put their ass in the air, gave up the pussy. I mean, just like that. Now I won't be bold, but that's how it looked. They automatically submitted to this man. Okay. He could get a shot at all the champs in the spell of one calendar year, and also fight a bum in the middle of that. Where Errol Spence is still waiting to get his third shot from Ugas, who now all of a sudden thinking that he wants to be fancy in negotiations. When this is the only shot he's ever going to have. After this, Ugas goes away. He goes away, man. His relevancy is done. You know what I'm saying? So he's trying to get, the most he can get out of this, or whatever be the case. And that's a slow move. Then the fact that 2 years of his time was wasted because Manny Pacquiao couldn't make up his mind on what the hell he wants to do. He just hold on to a belt and fight nobody for 2 whole fucking years. Meanwhile, you knocking down all the killers. You putting in all the work at the division. Manny ain't fighting none of these fucking guys. But he had all the credit and he held it up because he stood on his resume and what he did in the past and not what was going on at 147. That should never be allowed. Now, the way he wanted to move was his to do. He earned that right. But you don't have the right to slow up the process of the sport. If you got guys out there trying to be the champions and proving that the best and they on a mission to that, shouldn't nothing get in the way. This is the reason why you have boxing matches. To answer these questions, who's the best? You can't just sit here and say, well, he's the best and he ain't never fought him. A lot of people will do that. Oh, yeah, he'll beat him. And then, oh, yeah, no need. No. That's not how this sport runs. You got to get your ass in that ring and you got to show everybody, And when everybody fights everybody, then you know who's the best. Ain't no question about it. Now this guy can walk around like a champ is supposed to. Where he walk in the room and everybody already knows. He ain't got to say nothing. It's already been established. And how did he do it? Did he do it by going and standing on the mountaintop screaming, I'm the best, I'm the best? No, he let his hands do the work, and everybody seen the results. And that's just all that need to be done with that.
Right. Okay. Underrated?
The number one. I can't do the grinder part now. You gotta do that one yourself, bro.
Shout out to my brother. Shout out to the good brother Bruce Goes in the building. What's up, Bruce?
Yes, indeed. Salute.
Bruce.
Can you give us your take on it, good brother underrated?
Y'all took my points. I'm good. Let's go to the next. Go to the next, man.
Okay. Well, I say that. Let me pull this up real quick. Hold on. I was saying that because I was looking at the list of champions, and okay, for instance, if we start off with heavyweight, we all know, not to be funny, but we all know Anthony Joshua has 3 titles. Tyson Fury has 1. It's 1 fight stopping that from being unification. We have at the 168 at the super middleweight. Canelo has the WBO, the WBA, the WBC. It's only 1 fight for him to make, and that's Keller Plant for unification. Now, when you drop down to the 160, it's a little bit different because you got 4 titles with 4 different people holding titles. We drop down to the junior middleweight at 154. Charlo got 3 belts, and Patrick Tuisier has 1, the WBO. That's Charlo's.
Texera don't have it no more. Brian Castano got it now.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. Texera was the guy they was trying to get for a long time, but he ended up with Castano. Yeah.
Which McCall ESPN ain't update their titles yet.
Yeah, they behind, especially when it comes to PBC.
Yep. So okay, look, even with that at the junior middleweight, it's only 1 fight for Charlo to make for unification. He ought to be pushing for that. At welterweight, we all know Terrence Crawford got the WBO. Earl Spence has the IBF and the WBC. Ugas has the WBA. Hopefully, they'll be making an Earl Spence and Ugas fight, so Earl Spence can finally put some more pressure on Terrence Crawford to finally take the fight, and we can get that unification going on. At junior welterweight at 140, there's only 1 fight to make happen. It's Jose Ramirez and Josh Taylor. Only thing stopping that from unification. At 135, it's the same way. Theophane Lopez has 3 belts: the WBO, IBF, the WBA. Devin Haney has the WBC. That fight should be happening. Only 1 fight to stop it from unification. We drop down to the junior lightweight, and we have 4 different title holders there. But as we go down to the featherweight, we got 3 titles. We got 3 different title holders with a vacant belt. Hold on, no. They ain't update this too. Even junior lightweight, we got there's 4 titles, but it's 3 different guys. But the IBF is still up for grabs. It's vacant, and that's the question I want to ask too. To the guys on the panel, to the people on the chat, it crossed my mind. Like we just said, here's the 130 belt is vacant. The IBF.
Man.
And from my understanding, they said that Tank was saying that he fight better at 130. Why wouldn't my thing is this, and maybe y'all can help me understand it even more. My thing is, why wouldn't PBC and Floyd and them push for Tank to get the IBF vacant belt at 130 instead of moving up to 140, fighting Boras for the WBA? What would that be? The WBA regular belt.
That's a good question. Oh man, Black Star, you and Underrated can get that one. I'll have to let that one marinate for a minute.
Yeah, but as far as the WBA go, they pretty much have put a big dump on the WBA regular champ. You got to have that super title, or you pretty much don't matter. And that's that's bad for boxing. Boxing should have never done that. They really should have never did it, because the historical lineage goes with the regular belt. It doesn't really go with the super title. The super title just kind of merged and showed its head here in these later days. But these blank titles out there, man. Like you touched on a bunch of points, man. I could cook on, so I'm kind of trying to figure out how I'm gonna attack it all, but he was talking about Tank Davis and going like he like 130, and now they got him fighting at 140. I can't understand why he wasn't already undisputed at 130. I don't understand why he didn't already fight Burchell and took him out and clean that division out, and he already have undisputed under his belt right now. And then he could have proceeded to do it at 35 before he went to 40. This is a huge jump that he's taking at 40. People don't really understand that this is a risk, man. This fight with Mario Barrios at 140 is no damn joke, man.
Right.
This guy is a bigger, stronger, better skilled Leo Santa Cruz. Santa Cruz was out there, he was putting on a good performance for a while, man. He didn't just go out there and get whitewashed. He went out there for the win, man. Kudos to him. He boxed it real well until he fell in the trap and got caught, and that was it. Now, will he be able to have the same effect at 140? Will he be able to get Mario Barrios in the corner and catch him? And will his punch have the same effect at 140 as it did at 130? These are a lot of questions need to be. Can he take the punches? Will his chin hold up? There's an awful lot of questions here, man. And people talking about people taking fights, man. This is a fight like this is something that Canelo ain't never took. He never took a fight like this. I guess the closest you could say is Kovalev, but what was Kovalev, man? Mario Barrios is in his prime. He trained by Ronnie Shields. This guy really got some damn boxing skills. He is a champ. He's not the super champ, but he's a regular champ. But like I said before, the WBA has devoured their own title, which I don't understand why they keep doing this dumb shit. But that fight is going to be something, man. And just like we were talking, I believe it was last week. I was saying like, him taking this must mean something towards the future. And this week it was revealed that he said that, if he win this fight, he's staying at 140. He wants the Ramirez Josh Taylor winner for undisputed.
Okay.
So that's a huge ass fight. And I think he'd get it over Bud Crawford, to be honest with you, because that's a bigger fight with him than Bud Crawford. Bud don't really have the appeal that Tank do. And plus you got millions of fans who want to see Tank lose. So that's money in itself all the way around, man. But and that's why I was like, man, why he didn't get undisputed at 130 and 135? That's where he should have got it first, man. I don't know about staying at 140 and all that right now,
I believe he too young for that.
Yeah, that I could agree on. It's funny that Black Star, you mentioned that. Yeah. Because me and Basement was just talking earlier, and I said it would be crazy that he wants to stay at 140. And I told Basement, I said, what would a fight be like if Tank and Ramirez fought? It's funny you mentioned that because we were just speaking about that off camera earlier.
I tell you what, man, there was some good damn fights, but those guys are pretty big, man. Them guys as big as Earl Spence, damn near. They're talking about going to 47. So if they fought, it would be a one-shot deal. But if you lose to Tank and then go to 47, that's not a good look. If you get banged out by Tank, you damn sure don't want to get up there with Earl.
Well, let's just be honest. Even though those guys are big in that weight class, let's not get it twisted, man. Tank punches like he got metal and steel in his hands.
Yeah, he does. This is a hell of a test, though, man. People cannot fail to realize the risk that he's taking on this, man. This is fucking huge, man. A lot of people don't know Mario Barrios, but I do. Living in Houston, he's in San Antonio. He's a couple hours away. I've seen him pretty much all his fights, man. The dude can fight. Is he great? I can't say. Go ahead, my brother.
No, I just really want to back up some of the things you're saying. Like, please, Kareem, he's in the building. My good brother Kareem Keys, he's in the building. Hey, I just want to touch on something like a lot of people don't know, man. Barrios can really scrap, man.
Yeah.
And it's not like he's gonna go out there and he's gonna quit.
This is a huge fight for him.
He's gonna fight to the end. Mike 202 said put your money on Barrios, then Black Star. He got Tank.
Hey, look, man, I wasn't picking Barrios to win. I'm just letting people know how this is a risk. It is a risky fight for him. That's my point. But Like call him a bluff, man.
I put your money where your mouth is.
Man, we gotta build up the homeboy fight, man. We got, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people gonna call this a cherry pick, and a lot of people are already doing that, and that's not fair to do that, man. Because this is
It's
not a
not.
cherry pick. This is a serious fight. This guy is bigger and stronger than Leo Santa Cruz, with at the very least as much skill, you know, and he has a great trainer, Ronnie Shields. You know, I mean, it ain't no cakewalk, man. If he gets the win, that's a hell of a win. Can't people, you know, because they're gonna come in he's supposed to. They're not saying that shit to Canelo beat Billy Ho, but nobody picked Billy Ho to win, man. Nobody thought Billy Ho gonna win.
Right.
Nobody. But all of a sudden, he's the greatest in the world. He walks on the clouds, and everybody else walks on earth. You know, the same shit they did with Tyson Fury, man. You know, Deontay Wilder sucks. He's no good. He don't know how to box. He can't do anything. But you're the greatest they ever been. Oh, look at him. He moves. Look what he does. Do y'all motherfuckers miss the fact that he got dropped by a fucking cruiserweight? Hey, come on. The selective memory of the fans and these fan bases. But that fan base that's out there is something else, man. In this same fan base, he's always looking to throw rocks at Tank Davis. Now I'm just being real about the fight. I'm still riding with Tank. Don't get me wrong, but I do recognize the struggle that he's going to have in this fight. But they're confident. They're confident, man. They went right in. They going into this guns a blazing, and you need to be commended for that, man. Because these fighters ain't taking risks like this. They really not, man. And he jumping up weight divisions like that, man. And fighting this guy, man. I mean, it's hey, you gotta
Hey,
have faith. You gotta have faith in your fighter to do that.
you know, you know, you know what this kind of remind me of, Black Star?
What's that?
Adrian Broner and Marcus Madonna.
Oh,
Man. Oh, knock it all, basement. Oh man, that's crazy.
No, I'm just saying because remember Broner had already fought at 140, never really fought at 147.
Yeah.
And he went up in weight. I'm just saying, like, and people told Broner like that was a dangerous fight for him too.
Yeah, it was though.
I'm not saying that Tank would get the same results that Broner had got from Marcos Madonna. I'm just saying this is a similar fight, two styles, two similar fights of magnitude.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It will be a good one. I tell you that.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, but this, you know, and it's like this, man, because they're not going to give him the credit for getting that win, man. But he gets that win, he deserves full credit for that, and that would put him perfectly in line for that fight, man. And them guys will take it because that's a big money fight. And then then imagine Tank win that, then he goes here and take the winner of that, and he beat them too. Shit.
That put him in another level, yo.
Shit, bro. Come on. Now imagine this. Even the best. Now I'm not down in Ramirez, but it seems like Josh Taylor has a little bit more worldwide recognition, more because of that Super 6 tournament or whatever. Now imagine if it's him, and plus he got a win over Regis Prograis. Imagine he gets in and he beats him. Damn, bro. I mean that takes the cap off for anything. And then now what that does is he set the bar at 140. Now all these fighters that are coming up gotta meet him at 140. Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia, if he, you know, whatever that bullshit is, you know, but I don't. He ain't got the heart. You got Teofimo Lopez, Shakur Stevenson, man. Look at all, man. Come on, bro. This is the thing also too. I just want to say one thing. I'm gonna pass it on, man. Everybody talking about Canelo Alvarez and his resume and everything like that, but you look at what's out there right now. The top fighters that are sitting out there. If these fucking guys fight each other, you know, imagine if Tank goes through that whole gamut and beat all them guys without losing. His resume is going to trash Canelo Alvarez's resume because Canelo has never fought none of the fucking guys he's supposed to fight.
Man, you talking about Canelo?
Man, nobody thought about that, man. Look at all the big fights he'd have. But then he'd have the advantage of saying, these guys in their prime when I fought them. You ain't fighting guys on their way out the door. You know, I ain't doing the UK tour. These are the best motherfuckers out here, champions all around.
Mm-hmm.
And champions who have beaten other champions that came to me and got their ass whipped.
Yeah,
I mean,
and go more on your point. When you're talking about 140, these could be the future faces in boxing. You know what I'm saying? And so, pitch like you said, go more on your point. Picture if he beat them, like you said, it would trash Candela resume. That's what I'm calling Candela. I don't call him. He Candela. Cause he's I don't want to talk about. I'm tired of talking about this
hey,
nigga. But
hey,
yo, he thugging. Come on now.
yeah, yeah.
They still
I mean,
talking. They still praising this. Why are you praising him
bro,
for?
bro, that's what Floyd keeps saying, that he wants to make Tank the face of boxing. He well on his way. He's able to get these 2 wins, those are big wins, man. And I'm not gonna let other YouTubers or whoever be try to shit on it and call it a cherry pick, because it ain't. That's a big fucking win right there, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Oh
a
yeah,
fucking,
you're right.
you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of them is doing that, man, and it's not worthy, man. If a guy is doing that, we're gonna call it out. But you got to give a dude his due, man. He taking a hell of a risk out there, to the point where even if he was to go and he was to lose, he still can go back to doing what he was doing and still regain himself. So it's not a lock either way. But if he get the win, oh my God, man.
Yeah, but I want to push this out for the brothers and the rest of the people in the chat. Well, it's so ironic that one time they was with Candela. I mean, they was against Candela. Then Candela he beat Billy Joe, a proven PED popper.
Yeah,
Now all sudden. Now all of a sudden, yo, junk on you're back on the way. You're back on his wagon. Now you say he's great, but everybody else is not greater than Candela. Make up your mind. Oh, y'all gonna be with Candela, or you're not.
yeah. It's like, what's
And
the
that's all
standard?
I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, it's like, what's the standard of great? That is what I want to understand, because
Yeah,
what I'm
right.
what we seeing he do and what we talk about all the time, man. And it's not to be picking on the guy. It's just like, come on, man. If you're saying you the pound for pound now, you the best and all this, and that's fine. It's good to see a fighter say that. He ought to be that confident. But you have to be willing, and you need to be seeking out the best competition. And if you can't make up your mind, and you can feel however you feel about whatever style it is, what are the fans saying? You see, because at the end of the day, when it's time to get in that Hall of Fame, that's where the fans are like, okay, they're gonna have a stake in that. The media guys, everybody who really knows something about boxing and have a love for the sport, are going to weigh in on whether or not where you stand. And if you pussyfooting and you ducking and dodging all of the big fights, man, gotta call you out on it. That's the time that you're going to be called out on it. People will ride with you now, and they love your success, and that's great. But hey, man, you ain't got nothing to lose, brother. Your family is taken care of for generations, bro. You accomplished your goal, brother. Bravo, you did it, man. Awesome. Now it's about boxing business now. The sport got to mean something. And people are always talking about giving back. This is how you give back. You give back to the sport by saying, okay, I'm the king. The sport has blessed me with all this. My family don't have to worry about nothing. I'm in great health. Like he say, he's in his prime now. This is he claiming. Okay, he's in his prime. He's feeling good. He's at the top of his game. He's a champion. Okay, everything that it has to do with business is taken care of for you. Business is not a problem anymore. So it's time to go ahead and get on the conquest of being the best and proving to the world that you are the best. Like Roy Jones. Roy Jones fought every damn body. He fought James Toney, Bernard Hopkins, Tito Trinidad, Oscar De La Hoya. Name them. He fought them motherfuckers. Ain't no motherfuckers out there saying, "Well, I wish I had fought Roy, man." No, you step to the plate. Roy has you in the ring, and that's how you
Mm-hmm.
need to be. And if you run that gauntlet and you still come out of that the same, hey, bro, can't nobody take that away from you. That's what the aim of a fighter should be, or else you wasting everybody's time.
Yes, sir. The good brother Mike 202 said Mayweather Promotions. He said Mayweather Promotions or Tank Davis dropped the ball when they did not take the Lomachenko fight. Think about it. Tank's career right now, if he would have beat Lomachenko before Theophane Lopez.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point because, hey, after this Nakatani fight, his stock going down to the ground because Nakatani gonna beat the brakes off of And Mike 202 is right on the money with that one.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
I'm
go ahead,
sorry, go
brother.
ahead.
No, you go, brother.
And
Go ahead,
also that's a good point though too. And
yeah.
also I said Mayweather Productions they dropped the ball because right
Yeah.
now we could definitely look at Tank lightweight and super lightweight. He could have been undisputed right now, and he could have made his pick. So that's a good point. I'm just going along with the point. Good point that Mike 202. He possible if they would have like really strategized everything. We possible, like I said, we possible could be seeing Tank as undisputed of both weight class.
Yeah, and that would give him something in his back pocket that Canelo hadn't had. Because remember, they always had this back and forth. It's between Canelo with Oscar and Floyd with Tank. That's always been the comparison. And if he said that, he could say, "Well, yeah, my guy's 2-time undisputed." That would have some clout. That would hold some weight, and that would be a valid argument. Could nobody run around here saying, "Well, it's clear that he's pound for pound"? Hey man, you know what? That shined the light on some real shit. Because if he had done that, like you said, and he did have opportunity to get for this second one, especially when the fact that Canelo fucked off his first one at 160 because he ducked fucking Demetrius Andre and $40 million. Crazy as hell. I fought the whole goddamn fucking stable for
Right.
that kind of bread. You kidding me, man? $40 million? Shit, line them motherfuckers up.
I'll kill myself for $40 million.
I don't know about that one,
Yo,
bro. He said he killed
yo, man, forget all that. Forget all that, man. I go to Sporting Goods store and buy me some boxing gloves, fight for 40 million.
Yes, sir.
Straight up.
Yes, sir. Ain't even got to be custom gloves. There you go.
You don't have to be no customer at all. Just tape it up. Let's roll. Let's go.
Let's get it.
The good brother Mike 202 said the problem boxing is having in the world is fine with mediocre fights. Hey.
Yeah. We have the mediocre fights, man. But if everybody's pursuing the proper goals, then we can shake our way out of that type of zone, man. Because like I said, if everybody's going for undisputed and everybody's trying to fight the champions, everybody's trying to fight the best, that gets them back on track with us. But yeah, I do agree with my brother though, man. We get some mediocres like that one we saw last week that everybody's so gung ho over. Oh, and here's the other thing. They say from that Canelo Alvarez brought 400,000 new subscribers to the zone.
Quit.
Yeah, they said 400,000, right? Now let's examine this for a second, though. Now, over the pandemic, when the pandemic first came out, didn't they lose like 1 million fucking subscribers?
Man, when the pandemic hit, they was talking about bankruptcy.
Exactly. Now, here you come back, you have this fight. Canelo's on it. Everybody got it, basically for this fight. Okay, that basically translates to 400,000 pay-per-view buys, basically. Because as soon as they get a chance, if he don't have his next fight on the zone, that's 400,000 that's fucking gone.
Exactly. Hey, I'm glad you saying that too, because listen to this. The zone already said they was broke.
Yep.
Then they applied for they applied for PPP money. None of their fighters got any money. And then Canelo wound up getting up out of his contract with Golden Boy and the Zone, right? Then he makes a one-fight deal with the Zone. Now all of a sudden they got 400,000 new followers. Is that to try to trick Canelo to come back and fight again? For the Zone?
Yeah, because they never put those out. They never put those numbers out before every time he fought either. So we don't have nothing to compare it to. To
Right.
me,
And they never came back with the numbers so quick.
Yeah. Well, I never seen them show the numbers.
Right.
As far as his subscriber, a reflection of having him on the zone. Now
Right.
they put this out. Like I say, that's like a 400,000 pay-per-view. But a pay-per-view at what rate though? It didn't generate the money that 400,000 would for Earl Spence fight. You see, so that's a little misleading. It's a nice number. It's a good number. But people criticize Earl Spence and these guys for not breaking 1 million. because old guys like Roy Jones and Mike Tyson come together and do 2 million. Oh, they showing the young bucks up. They this, that, and the third. What they say? He come up with 400,000. They very happy with that. You see what I'm saying? If nobody's criticizing that. Nobody's even mentioned that shit one time. But let Earl, Deontay Wilder, and them guys fight. That's the first shit they're gonna talk about.
But this Canelo, he should have had at least 1 million views.
Man, see here's the thing. This is what I'm saying. You got 150 million Mexicans in Mexico by itself. That ain't counting the 30, 40 million that's in within the US that we know about. And I don't think you can actually count them. You know, it's that many here. So with that being said, what the fuck is 400,000?
Right.
You know, but they tell us all the time. This fan base right here is it drives boxing. It does that. It's this and that. Now it's a good fan base. I'm not shitting on it. But I'm saying it's overblown just a little bit. Just a little bit. Because that shit right there coming out of a pandemic, which they also have to figure in there too. Everybody was locked up in their fucking house. Even Texas was a little more freer, but this was the first time everybody can go somewhere and just be wide open. And you had this huge ass fucking venue. Who in the hell in Dallas wouldn't want to go there? I don't even gotta like Canelo. I would have been there. You know, not that I hate him, but I'm just saying, an average person that don't know shit about boxing want to go. Shit, I got beer there. It's gonna be women there. It's it was a little something for anybody wanted to get out the fucking house, man. So everybody had to jump on that. So all that played a part. That helps you get your 73,000 or whatever was the final number, which wasn't bad. I ain't shitting on it, but like Brother Ricky always say, you gotta take it in context, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. But they were like, man, they got 400,000 new subscribers. I'm like, man, come on, bro.
Hey, good brother Mike 202 said the zone will be saying people stealing their service for free streaming.
Hey, man. Hey, Dazzle go after you too, bro. They go after you. Yeah, they do. Shit. Remember when fucking Dillian White went out there and got knocked the fuck out? And shit, I was like, man, I'm put that shit in my intro. Shit, they scrubbed the whole fucking internet. You can't put that shit up nowhere.
Yeah.
You mean let me put no zone clips up at all,
What you say, underrated?
I said you ain't allowed to put up no zone clips, huh?
Nah. I think they got to be over a year old or something like that. But you can't put no recent clip out there. They'll flag your shit in a minute. I had a couple videos taken down just because I had the fucking logo in the video, man. So I don't put that shit up no more. That's why I say fuck that. I ain't buying that shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But yeah, I hope somebody takes that idea and breaks this out, man. The PBC, I really feel like is the ripest place to do it. Not because I'm pro PBC, but they have the largest stable of fighters. They can actually put it off better because now you can have since you have such a big talent pool of fighters, you have a greater talent pool to pull from. You're going to have better fights as opposed to the other guys. But now if they put it together too, I ain't mad either. I hope they all have one, so they each pick a different fucking night. Though. Stop going head to head. Boxing does this shit all the time. On fucking Juneteenth, you got 4 or 5 fucking fight cards all on the same fucking day. All on the same fucking day. Now this fucking fight this week, they got the whole fucking one to themselves. It's a decent fight, but come on, man. One of them other fights should have came over here. Fucking Monster Inouye should be fighting this week. Give us some balance to it, if that's what's going to be the case. But they need to stop doing that because it skews the numbers too. Because if you side one way or another, you divide boxing. And the UFC don't have to worry about that. They have one thing, no competition. When that shit is on, that's the only one on. So that context is important, man, for sure. sure, man. Yeah, man. But that's that 73,000 was nice to see though. I ain't even gonna lie to you, man. I liked that, man. That was good. It gave you a good feeling to see that at a boxing event, man. And they got to keep that up. They got to keep that momentum. They got people out there. Them people had a great time. They got the results that they wanted. They leaving out happy, man. Hey, man, that's something that they got to take and keep building on, man. Dallas should become a boxing hotspot. Like Atlantic City was, since they won't go back to Atlantic City, which I have no idea why the hell you wouldn't. You set and centralized to all these people, and it was very successful for all those years, and suddenly they just, I never understood that, man. Never understood it.
Yeah, I was sitting and thinking about that the other night, and I was like, they just act like Atlantic City don't exist anymore, man. Like I don't get it why they I don't know. I'm not in the boxing business like that, so I don't know what happened and why the relationship split up, because it seemed like that's what happened. And it's like now they still have fights in Atlantic City, but it might be fights we don't know about and fighters we don't, we never heard of. But as far as getting the big boxing back, like the fighters that we know, I don't understand why it's like that. I just hope it eventually it comes back.
Yeah, I think we talk about this a lot, but I think it might have something to do with Don King. Don King had a lot of ties around that city. These new promoters don't, so I think that might have played a part. But I still have this notion, man, and I know we've talked about it before, man. That's a guy that boxing need to utilize. Everybody wants to throw this guy in the trash, man, but you credit all the best. A good majority of the best fight cards that have ever happened is something that this guy promoted. I mean, that's a strength of his. Somebody should take him, put him on the payroll, and let him operate that part. He knows how to promote a fight. Just like we talked to the good brother Peter McNeely. Peter McNeely said, "Hey man," they say, "Hey, go say this," and then he go say it. And to this damn day, we still remember that. And when you see Peter, what you ask him to say what you said, man. Say what you said. You know what I'm saying? He already know. That's a good ass promoter. That's a good promoter right there. These promoters are not like that, man. These guys, I don't know what the fuck these guys doing. These are like fucking. Uh, it's like a guy practicing law, but he's really only a damn accountant. You know what I'm saying? He don't got. He ain't got the gift of gab to go in there and articulate shit, but he can take care of the numbers. You see what I'm saying? But they can't go in there and sell you on shit or sway you one way or another. They don't have no gift of gab like that, but they know how to crunch numbers. That's what these fucking promoters is like. Bob Arum should be better, but he was getting his ass kicked by Don on the regular. So
Salute to Sean on video. He said he just up. I appreciate you, brother, for the sub, bro.
Hey man, hey bro, hold on. I gotta interrupt you, bro. Not to be disrespectful, but bro, you just crossed 100 subs, brother. Hey man.
Hey, salute. I appreciate it. I appreciate that. Hey,
yeah, buddy.
Yeah, Baseman Boxing Talk.
Yeah, man.
He cracked 100.
What I'm talking about, man.
Man,
Boxing on videos, man.
Sean on video, you just might got you a t-shirt.
Yeah, bro. Yes, indeed.
You got you a t-shirt, brother.
Baseman Boxing Talk.
Hey, Baseman, when your anniversary comes up, whenever that is, we all got to wear your shirt on the show, man.
Yeah.
Big facts.
Baseman Boxing Talk. He cracked 100.
Yeah, man.
Salute to Nicer. Hey, this is my first time seeing Nicer in the building. Salute. Peace
Yeah.
to you.
Yes, indeed. Salute to Nicer in the building. Peace to you.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
Yes, indeed, man. Broke that 100, man. Hey, you gotta appreciate the milestones, my brother. You gotta appreciate.
That's right. It's not easy. People think it is. It's not.
Oh man, it's a grind, brother. It's a grind.
It's a grind, man.
It's a grind.
It's been a long ride. Hey, I appreciate the good brothers on the panel and all the good people in the chat, man. Without y'all and all the good people on Clutch Radio who listen to me right now, without y'all, it wouldn't be no basement boxing.
Yes, sir. We appreciate you for always having us every Saturday.
Yeah, man. And thank you. Appreciate you. We appreciate you. You know, we really do.
Hey, brother, you 102, bro. That's even better.
Well, oh yeah, you climbing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
yeah.
talking about.
So we looking at 200 next week, basement.
Man, let's get it. Let's get it. Yes, sir.
Let's get it. Hey, I also G5 salute, good brother. Hey,
G5, what up?
what's good,
G5.
brother?
Yeah.
What's up? Jump on in.
Dallas, Texas in the building. What's up?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's what's up, my man. Reached
Hey,
this.
also, I don't know if you brothers heard, man, but I want to put this in if you haven't. Uh, negotiations with Earl Spence and Ugas. It seems like they slowed it down a little bit because remember, like last week we was also talking, and I mentioned the fact that it could be the reason that they slow with this announcement is, Manny Pacquiao is not going to fight Mikey Garcia either. That fell apart. So
Oh
he,
Oh
wow.
yeah.
You gotta
yeah,
be
man,
kidding me.
So
Okay.
Earl still may have a shot at fighting Manny Pacquiao. Now,
Okay. I got a question for you.
go ahead, go ahead, brother.
What you saying that, right?
Yeah,
Is it still worthy for Earl Spence to fight Pacquiao, knowing that Pacquiao relinquished his belt and Ugas got it? Or do you still fight Pacquiao just because the legendary of fighting the legend Pacquiao?
man. Um, yeah, to me, well, I could answer, but I want to give the other brothers a chance to hit it first because
Man, shit that man.
Ask that one again, basement.
I said, okay, listen to this. He's saying that it might be talks of Pacquiao and Earl Spence, right? And I'm
yeah,
saying this. Listen here. Is that fight still worthy? Like, does that fight still carry the same magnitude that it did when Pacquiao had the belt?
Yeah,
Not
man.
now that he doesn't have the belt and he done relinquished the belt and Ugas got the belt? Or do you
No.
still make the fight because you Earl Spence with Pacquiao just because Pacquiao's a legend and just to go down as beating the top legend like Pacquiao?
No,
Um,
man.
to
Go
be
ahead, man.
honest with you, I don't know how nobody else feels, but hell no, I'm not interested in seeing it. I
No.
was before I was. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey,
Before I
and that's
was, I'm not interested.
hey, I feel just like what you saying and G5 saying, like, man, fuck Pacquiao because nigga Pacquiao gave up the belt and he ain't worthy of fight.
Yeah, and you finished, Clarence?
Yes, sir.
Yo, you know what I feel? I'm with G5 Clarence, man. Pacquiao need to go to hell. You hold the belt for by a little 2 years. Now he shouldn't get nothing. Retire and be gone. You know what I'm saying? Listen, yo, man, go dust off August, man. Let's get it going, man. I'm not, yo, no. Nah, I don't want to see that shit, man. No. He getting too many, he getting too many presents, man. He needs to go, man. Pacquiao really pissing me the fuck off, man. He getting too
yeah,
many presents, man. No, he
yeah.
needs to go, man. Yo, August, man. Yo, August, man. If you listen to us, man, you, EJ, just make that fight. Press it to wherever it is, man. Let's get it on, man. Cause now, you know, I'm telling you, now Pat acting like TC now, man. He think he privileged, man. Nah, man. Take take his little dusty ass out of here, man. Tired of him. Let go. Be gone.
Hey, bro.
G5, I sent you the link, good brother.
Hey, I feel you on that, man. And I feel that way partially too. But you know what, fellas? I believe this could be if it goes down and it happens, then I'm gonna tell you exactly what it's gonna be. All you got to do is go back and watch Manny Pacquiao versus Oscar De La Hoya because it's time for Manny to get that ass whooping back. because it's what happens in the sport. De La Hoya stayed in too long, ran into Manny Pacquiao, got the brakes beat the fuck out of him to let him know it's time to get the fuck out. Manny bullshitting, fucking around. He get in there with Earl Spence. The same shit gonna happen to him. Yeah. Now,
Yeah, I don't.
and if it
Yeah,
happens, and if it happens, now Bud has a shot to fight Ugas, and then we get the big matchup for the undisputed. because that fight should be the undisputed matchup. So that's two ways that can go, and that's two huge paydays for Earl Spence too. You know.
Yeah. I don't want TC. I don't want TC to get none either. Freak that. Free, but free.
Yeah, he got to get his brakes beat up. He get the brakes beat off.
I understand. Yeah, I get it. But yeah, put him in the corner, and then after we dust on whoever it is, and then nah, man.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying. You right. I get it, but I don't want none of them getting that.
Yeah, but seeing at the same time, bro, the dude sat there and made Earl wait 2 fucking years to get further in his quest. He would already be undisputed. He would already have done it. If this what are you gonna do, Pacquiao? What are you going to man, he should have just dropped the belt and went on and
that's what I'm saying.
Played fucking retarded, man. I don't know.
Yeah. Before G5 came, that's what I'm saying. You Black Star, I'm with you on that. But the way I feel, fuck man, fuck Pat. Cut his ass off, man. That's the way I look at it. He had all the belt, man. He should get no shine. He shouldn't get nothing, man. Hey. Yo, listen, man. Get him a coconut drink and go back and that shit.
Man, get that motherfucker some Geritol. Old ass nigga.
You see the difference between our fight fans and the fan base that roots for Canelo? They're happy that he beat Cotto at the end. And we like, man, fuck that old stupid ass fight. He old. You see what I'm saying? Because we know it's some bullshit.
Yeah. I don't want it like that. You know what I'm saying? The fighter that we like and know who about to smoke not gonna get the same credit that Floyd Mayweather got for beating Manny Pacquiao. And he fought him in the back half of their prime and shit. After they prime, to be exact. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why would I want to fight you when I called you out in the ring? You act like you had amnesia and shit, like you didn't remember that you was a boxer because you got this politician role going on.
Right.
Man called you out. When he called you, his eyes was big as a planet, dog.
Right.
Like, you talking to me? You the only one named Manny.
Right. Right, and you know, go more G5. What you say? You act like Scooby Doo. Right.
Excuse me, yo.
Nah, man, no, he ain't getting none.
He's looking like, hey, boo boo, where's the picnic basket?
Right. Yeah.
So I'm just like, you know, it's not gonna do him no good to try to. Nigga, you gave up. You got your belt stripped, and Ugas got elevated. Why am I gonna fight you for namesake? You didn't even want to fight me when I tried to fight you when it was going to be even more relevancy and a bigger fight. Now you done let it die down. You getting a year older. Father Time is undefeated. I don't give a damn how good you stay in shape. You know what I'm saying? How good you take care of your body. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Father Time ain't going to play no games with you. You got a young, focused Earl who back with the man who helped him just put people to sleep. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, you want to take that fight? Matter of fact, go ahead and take that fight, nigga. You want to go do it? All you old ass niggas want to hop in here and think, oh yeah, I got experience. I'm just gonna handle this young buck. Go ahead and do it. Try it. Bud, go ahead and hop in there with Uga so he can tear your ass up. I mean, hop in there with Ennis. Boots, so he can tear your ass up.
Yeah.
He ain't ready. He don't really want to fight me. You know what I'm saying? And that punk ass nigga, I'm never gonna fight her. I'm gonna make sure he's not undisputed. That's the most cowardice pussyfoot shit I done heard in my life, bro.
Yeah, he said that.
How can y'all stand behind this shit, bro? Nigga, I've been thinking about this since I heard it. I'm like,
yeah. That's the biggest shit I ever heard in my entire life.
Let Earl said that, nigga. It would have been on CNN.
Nigga. You ain't kidding.
Let me tell you, it been on syndicate. They were blasting it every chance they get.
You know it. Hey, I'm just at the point now. If Wilder or Earl say something, these niggas gonna lose their shit. They gotta make videos. They gotta go troll. These two dudes alone, bro, they are the face of boxing. Y'all want to put Canelo in there, but nigga, he ain't even look good this last fight. I heard people over here trying to praise him. Yeah, he did. Yeah, they can't fuck with him. Nigga, he look like baby shit. Nigga.
Yo, G5. We don't say Canelo. We call him Candela. His name is Candela.
Chop his ass up, G5. I got his ass this week.
They call that motherfucker red dust. Goddamn. Tomato paste or something.
Hey, get the fuck out of here. This is my night. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Look, and he talking all that trash now. He's speaking English real well on his farewell tour. Because everybody knows.
It's my night. It's my night.
Yeah, every time he say something, everybody act like it's a big deal. And then after this next fight, watch his ass retire, like I said.
Hey, Mike, no, man. Ain't nobody hit me up, dog. I ain't even no pro fighter. He won't fight. Like, I ain't got no offer. I told him, man, y'all ain't got to give me $1 million. So y'all can give me $500K. I ain't worth $500K. Shit, I'm going to do good with that.
Check it, Black Star, you fight no one. Get the fuck out of here. Just get the fuck out of here.
You a horrible
It's my night.
fighter.
It's my night. My night.
He's a horrible fighter, but you turned down 40 mil and undisputed to avoid this motherfucker and tell him straight up after the concert that fight is never going to happen. That fight will never happen. And he said that shit in front of everybody. Nobody else said
Black,
that.
don't forget though. Don't forget. Let's add that up. 40 plus 75 million.
Oh yeah. Can't forget that. Exactly. Yeah.
You know,
But Jamal,
I don't forget shit.
Yes, sir.
Don't tell the boy they better. Hey, when you put shit on wax, trust me, you cannot unlive some of the shit that you niggas talking about or that you say. Oh, you didn't say that? Rewind. Oh, that beautiful bean put his back.
You know what? They also said they always said this stuff about Wilder when he didn't take that $100 million with Daz. Now this is the same thing. He had with that $300 million fight deal with Daz, and he had to fight 11 fights. He was going to get $100 million for 3 damn fights. 3 fights. That's way more money than that. And ain't nobody talking about that. You let that go, man. That kind of bread, man. I fight the whole stable. You sent all those motherfuckers out.
But see, he ain't even tripping because with the 3 fights with Fury. He already passed that 100. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you just want to be technical, or if you want to put in, since Fury tried to duck, you know what I'm saying, the later fights, you know what I'm saying, the second one and all this shit, and now we got the bullshit going through the third one. You know what I'm saying? Before when he could have fought him in the second time, shit, he had to fight somebody else because Fury bitch ass didn't want to fight.
Yeah.
So he made money. Still.
Exactly. It worked out for Wilder, but I was trying to draw the comparison between Canelo, because Canelo ducked out that money where them 3 fights would have paid him 1/3 of what he was doing on the 11 fight deal in 3 fights, and he turned it down, and nobody calling him out on that. So that's 2 big major multi-million-dollar deals that he backed out of to avoid these fighters. Gave up the title, left the weight. I mean, he does everything possible to avoid certain guys, man. And that's
not only that. That was the guaranteed purse, was 25 mil.
Yeah.
We ain't talking about the pay-per-view buys and the back end money.
Come on.
It's just your guaranteed purse, man. Like, I went to school for business. You niggas, I'm like, well, y'all better know who y'all talking to on this internet, man. Like, they shit do numbers around here. Like, you niggas better get y'all mind right.
But G5, I want you to say that number again. 40, said again, because I want people to understand. What's that number again, please? 40. So you said 40, 75. Say that again so people could understand what you're talking, because they have something to understand.
Guaranteed money, y'all. Guaranteed money. A $40 million deal with Andre and Eddie Hearn now. The killing part there was just a kick to the balls is you niggas was on the same network.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta make it make sense. I mean, y'all know boxing heads. It's easy to make in-house fights, right? That's what we know in history. That's why PBC do PBC, Top Rank do Top Rank. Like, that's how you know Canelo is protected by Eddie Hearn, De La Hoya, Matchroom, The Zone, because it don't even matter.
Yeah.
Like, it don't matter. He gonna get a cop out, an exit route, a scapegoat for anything that he do.
The price already.
Okay. Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? I'm like, ain't nobody got time for that extra, bro. You know what I'm saying? 75 plus 25, that's 100. You know what I'm saying?
100 plus.
You add 15 more to that, that's 115 million guaranteed. Not to mention that.
That's front end money. Front end money too.
That's guaranteed that you're gonna get. Ain't no questions, ifs, ands, buts about that. You're gonna get that. No question.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Now here's another thing I want to throw into the fellas, man. Now, with that being said, everybody knew what his plan was to do was to run around these certain fighters. The only avenue he had to be successful was to go to the UK and Eddie Hearn's fighters. Now, Eddie Hearn wants you to fight his guy, Demetrius Andre. Why he didn't say, well, look here, I'm not giving you no fights until you fight my guy. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And closed it up. Who was he going to fight then? The guys that he trying to get away from? He would have to fight your guy. Why did Eddie Hearn not push him in that direction? Because he could have did it. Because who was he going to fight in the meantime and between time? Hell, top rank ain't got nobody to get in there with him. He asked out. He don't want to deal with the PBC because they're gonna tell you need to go over here and see my man Jamal Charlo. You see, now all of a sudden he can't call the shots. But since he did that, he gave him a back door, and he's still in the back door. So like now, I don't expect him to sign with PBC because if they do, PBC probably tell him, look here, yeah, we're gonna sign you to fight Cater Plant, but before you get that fight, you need to fight my man Jamal Charlo. And then
I think it was.
Yeah, and he gonna take off like the wind. He's not gonna take that. That's what. Then he'll stay with Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn will negotiate the fight between him and Cater Plant. You know, probably like that because if he signed with PBC, they're gonna point him in that direction because they already did it before, just like you said. So he know the offer is gonna be contingent like that again, and they stand on their square. And hey, man, respect to him for it because it need to be done, man. You know, because Oscar De La Hoya, Bernard Hopkins, all them told him, man, look, you need to do it. Even Mike Tyson sit there and said, man, look, you need to fight these guys, man. What the hell you talking about? You running right here. Now you want to be vocal running your mouth. Yeah, he running his mouth and shit now. You got to back that shit up, bro. You was being quiet. Now all of a sudden you running your mouth. It's a reason for that. It's probably because one more fight and he out of this motherfucker. See, he done talked all that shit on his way out. See, that's a sucker move. But he been acting like a sucker, so I wouldn't be surprised.
Right. Great point.
All I'm saying that us as brothers, all of us brothers here, and you people, young people, listen very carefully. We just want to see great fights happen. We tired of seeing the ducker. We tired of seeing these peach picking, these cherry picking, and then you got Candela. Now all of a sudden he not to speak English, but he don't want to take the 40 million. Then G5, what he talk about the back money of that. But in these spaces, boxing spaces, I don't see none of y'all speak on it. I don't get you, and I know y'all know what's going on because what we see, I know y'all see the same damn thing. So I want to know when the hell y'all gonna speak up on this shit.
Exactly.
I know you're seeing it. I know you're hearing. But no, go ahead, G5. I'm just pissed off, man. I'm cooking, man. You know, I'm getting the grind. Go ahead,
they too busy out here being fanboys, man. That's what that is, man. It's sad, but it is what it is. But I want to bring up what I talked about 2 days ago on the panel when I said if these guys sooner or later don't fight who they supposed to fight, these younger guys, these young lions, gonna come and run them out. Mark my word, it done happened before. Yeah. So y'all can dust each other all y'all want, but these young lions out here, let me tell you something. They waiting. They waiting for their opportunity. Guys like Boots, guys like Virgil Ortiz, a lot of other these young guys, they out here waiting for y'all. So while you old heads is out here playing, just keep in mind, if you don't retire from boxing, you're going to get retired. And these young lions are going to be the one to do it.
TC, you got TC say, oh, you got to wait your turn to Ortiz. But this motherfucker babysitting a phantom belt that he ain't fought nobody ever since he came in the welterweight.
Yeah, he don't gotta fight nobody neither. The WBO ain't trying to make him fight nobody. Why does the fucking challengers gotta go and apply for a fucking mandatory when the fucking sanctioning body is supposed to be the one that has the fucking rankings for that very purpose? It's okay, you number one now. It's you. It's been time. It's been 18 months. He ain't fucking defended against a mandatory. You guys are supposed to call the mandatory. Why y'all? Everybody else got to do the work. Sean Porter got to do it. I knew he wasn't gonna do it. That's why I blazed on his ass so hard. I knew he wasn't going to do it. And if we pay attention to that damn video, him and his father was training, and he was in there just cupcaking with the damn heavy bag. He's out of the sport of boxing. That motherfucker may lose his next fight in July. I don't believe that. Something wrong with him, man. He out. He out of the game. Mentally, he's out of the game. So something's wrong there. He's sitting in the back and he's comfortable. He's an announcer now. He's Showtime, Sean Porter. You ain't never been flashy. You ain't flashy in the ring. So what the hell is this persona is? You trying to be like fucking Magic Johnson, Showtime Magic Johnson and shit? That was a whole nother thing, man. But that shit is going over, man. But at the same time, you letting this sucker get away, man. Don't put the pressure on the sucker, man. It's killers at 147. You supposed to be one of them, but you acting like a little fucking Bambi or something. You got a little sucker in the corner that's been talking shit that ain't put up the shutter, and you got him trapped in the corner and you letting him out. Nah, man. Give me that motherfucking belt, man. The hell you walking around here imitating like you're a champion. You ain't no damn champion. That's what you're supposed to be doing. But he said, that's my friend. Your friend told you go stand in the corner and wait your turn because you're trying, and you still stand there looking stupid.
I tell you what, if that was Danny Garcia, he would have took that fight. Guarantee you that. That's why I respect Danny, because he would have took that. He don't care about all that friendship and all that. He'll still be cool with you after the fight. But once we get in that ring, all that friendship is out the window. That's why I respect Danny. And I don't care what happened with him and that girl. Man. Hey, I still say he's one of the greats, man.
Yeah. Hey. Go ahead, bro.
No, that's what I was. That was one of the things I had put in the topics of today's topic, and I'm glad we just rolled into it. I just wanted to enlighten it. One of the questions was that I want to discuss was, what are boxers fighting for? Are they fighting for legacy or just financial? And this topic it just rolled into it. So I just want to let y'all know that and just keep on rolling. Y'all keep rolling.
Yeah, man.
You got fighters fighting for all different reasons. You got some. I can't say all fighters. If I sit here and say that all fighters are just fighting for money, then that would be wrong for me to say that. But
okay, so listen, Clarence. If they fighting for legacy, then why are they not fighting the fights they're supposed to fight?
Because it's not for legacy. They fighting for race. That's all. That's what it is. They fighting for who they feel like they own kind, and whoever they trying to promote to be the face of boxing. Boxing is about race. Been like that for a long time. Jack Johnson days. You know what I'm saying? If you was black, then you had to go move Mount Everest, blow it up, rebuild it, and then put it back in place. Like ain't nothing happened. But then you let little Billy go over here and he go knock out goddamn Amir Khan, and he the best thing since sliced bread. You know what I'm saying? For instance, boxing is about race. I'm gonna tell them, man, they better quit fucking with me, man. I look at everything. Look at Ryan Garcia, his mental issue shit. It's all over everywhere. Take shit. You got Elmo Williams got a real situation. Nobody talks about it. Nobody talks about it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't even coming up. Ain't nobody even worried about it. Like, best well wishes, Elmo. Hey, get your help, boss. You know what I'm saying? Hey, champ, keep on pushing or whatever. But you got this dancing, giraffe, boxing, modeling, fruit dick ass nigga who looking feminine than his female in his picture.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? But he gets all this praise. Now he back though. No, he came back because he didn't want to fight Fortuna, or did he want to fight Devin Haney? Because he still punch drunk because Luke Campbell put him on his ass. Mm-hmm. Now he second guessing himself because Luke Campbell would put you on your ass.
Yeah, he about to be a fucking. Hey,
but then the Luke Campbell put Loma on his too. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's all about race, bro. It's about race. If you black, shit, good luck. I hope you're smart enough to promote yourself and not put all your eggs in these promoters. And that's what some of these fighters that actually do, promote themselves and do get it need to teach the younger fighters. Like, hey, you gotta promote yourself, bro. It don't matter if you under a network. Like I always say, nobody's gonna produce or promote a product that don't sell. That's ignorance. Why would you promote something if it don't make you no money? Same thing in boxing. They're not putting no fight in the ring that's not gonna bring them no money. Why? Because they got to pay the networks. They got to pay promoters. They got to pay all the other fighters on the fight card. Why the hell I'm going to put a fighter here who don't sell? It's about the money in that race, man. Like, shit, it's simple. I've been seeing it like, man. Then you got certain black individuals who buy into it and conduct straight coonery all the way through and through. Previous fighters who commentators now and fighters who still active. Blood for a perfect example. Ain't no real champion gonna say he ain't fighting that dude. I'll make sure you'll never be undisputed. Bro, you so pussy for that, nigga. You got a man down. You gotta be on your period, nigga. Got to.
Yeah.
Gotta be, bro.
That motherfucker, man. And quiet is kept. People ain't really talking about it a lot because people think that fucking Jared Hurd is in his camp because he's trying to go after Jamel Charlo. That's bullshit. He got Jared Hurd in that motherfucker because he worried about Earl Spence. Earl Spence is gonna stomp him like a roach when that motherfucker get him in the ring. And ain't the shit that Jared Hurd can show you that's gonna to match what the fuck that Earl Spence gonna put on your ass when he get you in that ring. Ain't shit he can do.
Right, because Charlo was gonna tear up Jared Hurd in my eyes.
Oh man,
I mean, you say you swift, but then you're not even swift on your feet. What you talking about?
Yeah, I mean, he looked like shit his last fight.
And then you fell in such a deep depression after J-Rock embarrassed you. Yeah. Then you blew up and went up in weight. You talking about trying to go fight that heavyweight? Come on, bro. How you gonna go from 154 to a cruiserweight? Go sit your ass down. Go talk to a counselor or somebody, bro.
Take it easy on G.
Hey, if you want that motherfucker to disappear, just say J-Rock. That motherfucker take off run.
Nobody get to take it easy on, bro. On everything, bro. You do not get to take it easy on. Why? They don't take it easy on us. They shit on us and
they don't, man.
They get. So man, y'all, all you brothers on the panel is fuck all them niggas. If it ain't black, it ain't with it. I'm sorry. Fuck. Because to them, if it ain't Puerto Rican, they ain't with it. You know what I'm saying? If it ain't white, they ain't with it. If it ain't Eastern European, they ain't with it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody support their own kind. But as soon as we as black fighters come together,
so it's a problem.
It's a problem. Too many black people huddled up. Oh, they over there plotting against us. No, we plotting to win, so to work against y'all, so we ain't got to deal with you niggas. We still got to do it. I mean, Hurd, he cool. He might be DMV. That's cool. Yeah. But shit, he a good fighter, but shit, nah.
He need to be trying
He not in the same mind space right now. I mean, RIP to his pops because he did lose his pops, so that does play a part with people when they've been in your corner. So that's just like him and Tony Harrison. I can't fault them. You know what I'm saying? You lost your trainer and your pops. You know what I'm saying? Your corner man. That's big in boxing. So you know what I'm saying? I feel for that, but at the same time, shit, you got your ass embarrassed by J-Rock.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, I don't know if you didn't come with your A game, but J-Rock started styling on you, bro. Real talk. You know, J-Rock cold, but then he turned around and got his ass Wayne Think by Banana. You know what I'm saying? So
he kept running from the smoke. Ran from the smoke. Got that cherry pick ran today.
Yeah, and then Banana turned around and got Wayne Think by Charlo. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I mean, you can't do the triangle theory or whatever like that, but at the same time, everybody know who the baddest man at 154 is. Shit, nigga, if you don't know, then you a fool. Exactly. They ain't no slouch of nobody else, but shit, they not fucking with that dude, man.
And check this out, G5. Now watch this. Watch if Canelo gets undisputed and Jamal beats Castano. Watch how they downplay Jamel and act like Canelo did something so great. But the guy he's beating is a much better opponent than the guys he's been going through previously. Because Callum Smith was garbage. Billy Ho was garbage. Yildiz, I mean, what was that all about? I mean, it's just Caleb Plant I even think is half decent of a fighter. The rest of them guys are bums, which is why he went down there. He bum bags, and they're going to make like that's a big deal. But he's going to go over here, and he in the toughest division in boxing, and he becomes undisputed at that. To me, that trumps that shit over there. But they're not going to see it that way.
Man, they never going to try to see it that way. Because Canelo's still an active fighter. Only active, he still. I mean, they're not gonna get that credit.
On the pound for pound list, man. They don't even put him on the pound for pound. That's ridiculous, man.
I know. But you'll put Monster and New Way on that motherfucker. Shut your ass up.
And then put him ahead of Earl Spence.
That too. That part.
This motherfucker just got his motherfucking fucking orbital bone broke.
And then these niggas had the nerve to have Manny on there. They might have took him off now. But nigga, man, bro, if y'all don't get this shit over, this is straight blasphemy, dog. They don't want to admit that. They don't want to see the top 3 or 4 people, if you do it right on the pound for pound list, are black. The top 5 gonna be black. Yeah. Nigga, you can put Earl, goddamn Charlo.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, them 2 are for sure. I mean, I want to put Bud in there, but I mean, based off because you black, you got accolades, but nigga, you ain't done shit though, bro.
I put Tank over Bud.
Yeah, over the last 3 years, bro, you have done shit.
Yeah. For nobody.
Nigga, I can beat up Amir Khan, nigga. The hell you think that is? Exactly. Only thing I gotta do is blow on his chin.
but he got 7 million. But he when he want to get poor just 2 million. Figure that out.
Yeah, because he's supposed to afford Danny Garcia twice. Mm-hmm. He would not offer that man a decent price, different money, man, because he didn't want that fight. Because truth be told, Danny Garcia would have whooped his ass.
Bro, hey y'all, you know you a shitty businessman if you the B-side to Amir Khan. Boy, you a horrible businessman. You took 40% to Amir Khan. He didn't even have a belt. But no, I ain't never fight Earl. Oh, he never get this belt. You know, he'll never be undisputed. Yeah. Okay, right. Just like you had a choice to fight. All the champions when you first came up here. Yeah. You went to the whatever Bob Orders belt, whatever Bud Orders belt, WBO. Go look at Bud history. Every belt that he always get damn near first is the damn WBO shit. Yep. 135, he got that bitch first.
Yep.
Moved on up to 140, snatched the WBO. And then he grabbed the WBC or the IPF. I'll double check again, but it's always the WBO belt that he hold on to because he fuck with Bob. I mean, he do the same cycle of stuff, pushing back to September. Nigga, for what? You got all this space and opportunity. No fight made. Danny Garcia's available. Sean Porter's available. Ugas was available. He put a football score on your ass in the amateurs, 28-10. And you scored and kicked a field goal. Okay. This nigga scored 4 straight times on your head. Beat him up with your ass. Come on, man. Nigga, Ugas played Madden with that boy. In 4 rounds, you got to be 28-10 in 4 rounds. I mean, nigga, you was hitting straight air, boy. You wasn't touching nothing. Damn. You know what I'm saying? You got these fighters available. Boots is available. Yeah. Virgil Ortiz called you out after he beat your partner. Yeah. Looking you in your face, telling you, I want you next. He don't really want to fight me. Nigga, he looking at you in your eyes. What you talking about?
Yeah, y'all ain't really see him ask to fight me, though. That wasn't real. That was a hologram.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, hey, that was some Coachella shit.
That motherfucker don't want to fight nobody, man. That motherfucker really, it's amazing how he go out of his way to get out of fights. You know, the last 2 mandatories that he did have that was in position that was number 1, Earl fought both of them motherfuckers. Mm-hmm. Danny Garcia and motherfucking Sean Porter. And he won't fight Sean for shit, and he wouldn't sign a deal to fight fucking Danny Garcia. And Danny would have crushed his little punk ass too, but he didn't want to fight him.
I mean, y'all 1-1 in the amateurs. Y'all fought for free, my dude. For free twice. Why not get paid to fight him again and beat him up? Since you can beat him up. Exactly. Like, that's my thing. Like, around my part, see, you know what I'm saying? No disrespect to people or where y'all from. I know y'all niggas solid. But from where I'm from, nigga, when you want to fight, we fighting. We gonna fight for sure. It ain't no second guessing. Oh, you want beef with me? Bet, let's get that shit in. You know what I'm saying? You want to deter me off my plan? Okay, take the same deal you took for Amir Khan, and we can talk. You don't sell shit, nigga. Your daddy, OG Bobby, tell you gonna sell. Nigga, he'll do it openly. That's why I said, wait till Bob Arum fully get a whiff of what he said on Twitter. He gonna get on Bud ass. You're not fighting Errol Spence. Bitch, yes you is. You gotta pay me, nigga. What you talking about? You gonna get your happy ass in that ring and fight him when they send that off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And how can he say that when he has a clause in his contract that where Bob Arum has to pay him $1 million every time he don't make a fight with Earl? And you talk about you ain't gonna fight him. And then he done already said how difficult you is to negotiate with him.
It ain't even Earl. Even he gonna pay him $1 million if he don't get a big fight that year. Period. It don't even have to be Earl. It's just a big fight.
Damn.
So you don't even have to be Earl, y'all. That's my thing. Like, they gotta read in between the lines. Then you can go fight Danny. You're gonna get credit. You can fight Sean. You're gonna get credit. Goddamn Boots is making a name for himself and on the rise, and you would get credit for fighting him. You'll get some credit for fighting Virgil Ortiz. These are young homies. You got to do something. Everybody I named is better than everybody you done fought at 147 at this point. Come on, you talking about he's so good, he do this, do that. Nigga, you went 12 with Benavidez, bro. Kiss my ass. Shit. And he was piecing you up while he was leaning on the ropes. Do y'all need to go back and watch the fight?
Man, I recommend anybody go back and look at that. Because if that's the guy you think is going to beat Errol Spence, then I think you need to start school all over again.
Fuck that, nigga. Just go drop your ass in the casket alive. Just throw the dirt on yourself. Close the casket and just, hey, y'all just feel the dirt on me, nigga. I'm just gonna die alive. That's the type of shit that is. Like, nigga, are you serious?
Yeah, I mean, Benavidez had never fought a ranked opponent anyway. It's his first time, and he went in that motherfucker and went blow for blow with Bud Crawford. He went blow for blow with him. Shit, they talk about when he stopped him. There was like 12 seconds left in the fucking fight, man. That motherfucker went the
distance. You damn right he went the distance. Nigga, you didn't get paid for no overtime. Shit.
Shit, he was breathing heavy at the end of that motherfucker. He been through a fight. He can't like he walked through nothing.
Then and they want to give him credit for Kell Brook. Now you can get somewhat, but he wasn't even the same fighter. Oh, he beat him in 3-4 rounds. Nigga was losing, and his eye was already cut.
Man, that motherfucking Roy Jones crazy as shit. You gonna give this man credit for beating him when he clearly was a bum, and you're not gonna give credit to the man who beat him when he was closer to his prime and he was still a world champion? Man, that shit crazy.
Man, fuck him too. I respect them as fighters, but fuck you too. Go ahead and go ball with that invisible ass goddamn hair on your head, nigga. You wanna hate on another black man because he ahead of your favorite fighter and shit. Oh, Earl ain't fought nobody. Who the fuck is Bud fighting then? Out of all people, you should know about a resume because you fought people.
Yeah, that's the part that got me when he said, I said, your logic don't even match up. I mean,
that's how you know somebody cooning and buffooning.
Yeah.
When you done been through the grinder, that hell pit, you know what I'm saying? Fighting the best every division you went to, damn near. You know what I'm saying? You know what it takes. You see yourself in Earl, you don't see it in Bud. So you gotta discredit Earl to uplift Bud. It don't even matter. Roy Jones niggas laughing at your punk ass.
Yeah, but you know it's terrible though, man. That these fighters are like that now. These old fighters don't support the younger up and coming guys like they used to, man. Because there was a time when them fighters would have told you straight up, no, I like this very talented fighter. I got him in this one. They'll stand strong on it. But all of a sudden now, these guys is programmed to just automatically. They gotta prove to the world that they unbiased by picking the other guy. You know, even though they might in their heart feel like the guy win, but they gotta say it this way for economic reasons and shit. What the fuck did you have your career for and earn the right to get a guy come to you and ask you your opinion, and then you don't give him your true opinion because you playing by a game plan like that's gonna help you anywhere? Come on, man. You gotta do better than that. You supposed to be a man. See, these sucker ass athletes be doing that shit. Ray Lewis was the one that really got me the worst. Cause I would have never thought he'd have did some shit like that. But they do it, man. And that shit gotta stop. That shit gotta stop, man.
Then we gotta realize that a lot of the previous boxers in the past, they jealous of the new boxers based off how much money they get. Like they can go fight a B plus opponent and make 5 to 8 million, depending on who it is. It don't even have to be a championship fight. Them niggas was making 2 million, and that was a huge purse back then. You know what I'm saying? They mad about that, but y'all gotta realize this is due to a different economic time. You know what I'm saying? Like
and
boxing and the sport of boxing wasn't booming like it is for us money wise now. This network's just going, okay, we're gonna give y'all 50 million just to put this fight on our network. Nigga, what? And I'm gonna sell tickets and merch and concession and all that shit too. Bet. All right, you gonna get 10, you gonna get 6. We're gonna pay the undercard niggas. And yeah, y'all get the rest of y'all shit on the back end because y'all niggas gonna sell. Everybody else paid.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But they are a look, you know what I'm saying, but hurt that these niggas actually making money. $25 million, $30 million fight. They wish they had it. Some of them their fights that they did fight deserve that money. But it was just different time, and I be seeing them like they just be hating. You know what I'm saying? It took them a full career to have a net worth of 10 million. These niggas getting that shit in a fight. One fight is worth more than your career.
Yeah, and
the
guy that they should be mad at the most is Canelo Alvarez, because this motherfucker making 35, 40 million to fight fucking Yildirim and to fight fucking Rocky Fielding. And you know, he got a bunch of them on his list, but he making all this money fighting these fucking bums, man.
Mm-hmm.
And nobody's complaining about that. You cannot tell me that fucking fight generated enough to compensate that man what they gave him for those fights. There's no fucking way, man.
He thought Anthony Yildirim, Advil, and piss.
Yeah.
Get your ass up. Like,
can I get you guys' opinions on tonight's fight?
Go ahead.
Who you guys got tonight between Figueroa and Nura?
Figueroa and Nura, man. Figueroa's, he got the height and the reach. You know, he got like a 5-6 inch reach on him. But Neri will get to it. He's proven to be pretty good against tall fighters. He like to get to him. So, shit, I'm gonna go Neri, man. I'm gonna go Neri, but we'll see what happens.
I kind of go. I'm leaning towards Neri. Figueroa, he can fight, but he get hit a lot, like unnecessary hits. And I think Neri actually got a little pop. You know what I'm saying? He can box. So
yeah.
I might lean towards Neri, even though Figueroa has that reach advantage on. I mean, reach don't mean that, you know what I'm saying? Just because you got longer arms don't mean that you're going to be able to utilize an effective jab. Because there's people who have shorter reach and have better jab than people with longer reach. So it all depends on how Figueroa assert himself. Now, if he's smart, he gonna stick that jab in his face all damn night. Put him at bay about coming inside. But I don't really see him doing that. He kind of light in the ass too. So he taller, you know what I'm saying? He should have more muscle mass, you know what I'm saying, in his weight class. But hey, that's just my personal opinion. I think I'm gonna rock with Neri though. I could be wrong. Figueroa he can fight, but I see some holes in this game, so I got Neri. Here go the kids.
Good brother Mike said he got Neri too. Clarence McLean, good brother. Who you got? Okay. Number one grinder? Who do you got? Number one grinder, you there?
Yeah, I'm right here. I'm sorry.
Who you got tonight?
Got Neri.
Got Neri too, huh? Okay.
Yeah, I got it. Yes.
Okay. Which fight are y'all talking? Hold on. Which fight are y'all talking about?
Neri and Figueroa, man. Neri and Figueroa.
I'm going with Figueroa tonight, gentlemen. That's who I'm going with.
All right. Balance it out.
He took the words out of my mouth. I was going with Figueroa tonight too. I like Neri, but I think Figueroa reached Well, G5 did make a good point too, man. Figueroa does get hit with a lot of unnecessary punches. And Nuri dude got a little pop on his punch, but I'm still going Figueroa tonight.
I can dig that. I think now. I was thinking about going Figueroa, no cap. You know what I'm saying? But then I looked at his last. I don't know if it's his last fight or the fight that was before that, and I was like, damn, he getting his ass. Unless boxing, you gonna get hit, but damn, you getting hit with some shit. His face was all swole up and everything. I'm like, damn, bro. Nigga, if you fight a upper echelon, boy, you gonna be closed up for sure. You know what I'm saying? Because you get hit. I mean, it's boxing, you gonna get hit, but you know, you gotta parry some of these punches, man, and roll with some of these punches. You know what I'm saying? That's just my thing. And he is like Nas, but he can't fight. He active, but he don't utilize that jab with that height for me enough, which he should be destroying people with. But that's just my opinion. I want to see it though. I'll be looking. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm over here looking. I'm looking it up at the casino right now.
Oh, think about putting some bread on it, huh?
I'm just going to keep it out. But right now, you got to put. Right now, you got to put 200 on there to win $94. So if you put 100 on there, you only win $47.
So Figueroa is the favorite, huh? I mean, he's the favorite.
No, Nuri the favorite.
Okay. Man.
Figueroa the underdog.
Yeah, he could
win. You put 100 on Figueroa, you win 175. So you put 100 on there, you get 275.
Okay. Man.
You don't seem scared. You're supposed to go 1,000 months. And now
you put 1,000
no.
on 2,700.
What's your
Yeah, that's a nice come up there. Sure.
I ain't got enough faith in Figueroa to put a rack on here.
The come up would be if you can pick Figueroa and if you stop him in a round,
probably gonna win about 5 racks, if not more.
You're right.
Mm-hmm. If you win, you gonna get 2,700.
If you bet Figueroa stop him in the 10th round, it's that's worthy of playing, man.
Once I go grab me some more weed, I have a better betting line for myself on that.
Yeah,
I'm kind of sober right now, so you know what I'm saying.
You see clearly.
Yeah, hell yeah, I see it crystal clear. Looking in the crystal ball in that motherfucker, boy.
You need some inspiration.
Hell yeah, that's gonna be plenty of inspiration. But as soon as I like that joke and take the first hit, inspiration checked off.
Like 202 said, both fighters say it's gonna be the fight of the year. All right.
Listen, I could see Figueroa stopping him in the 10th or 11th round, bro.
Hey, if it's that good of a fight, man, hey, I'll be pleased with it either way it goes.
Yep.
That's for sure.
I could see Figueroa stopping him in the 10th or 11th round.
I could. I'm just trying to.
Yeah.
I just don't want Figueroa to gas out, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's why, because if Neri get inside, if he get inside, he sacrifice everything for himself, and that's why, I went that way. But it can go both ways. There ain't no doubt about that.
Yeah, it can. It all depends. It don't depend on that game plan. Like now I'm telling you, if Figueroa keep that jab in his face and keep popping it, even if it's not there, and he know it's there all night, that's gonna make him second guess that joker. As soon as you start looking for that, start working that body. You know what I'm saying? Then elevator man, top to bottom, bottom to top. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But if Figueroa want to get in the phone booth fight, that's not gonna be as smart as option with him having a longer reach. And he just not the most accurate puncher either. So, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be accurate when you're in that phone booth. Because if not, them punches gonna be wild, they're gonna get up under you and you know what I'm saying? It can be good night, sweetheart. You know, so
yeah.
I think it's gonna be a good fight though. That's what I do believe. It's gonna be a good fight.
Yes, sir. Well, yeah, they got a group bet on. They got a group bet on here that's looking real good.
Oh yeah, you plotting on that joint. I can tell.
The group bet is if you bet Figueroa win between either 10, 11, and 12, it's plus 2,500.
Man.
So you put 200 on there, you can win 5,200.
That's crazy.
Oh, really?
Damn.
And all I need is Figueroa to stop it between the 10th, 11th, 12th.
Hey, Figueroa is the younger fighter too, though. You know what I'm saying? You know, so youth can come into play on certain things. You know what I'm saying? But Miri got heart though. He got heart. He can fight too. He got heart. You know what I'm saying? I'd have seen Figueroa look a little uncertain in certain fights. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shit that usually working for him won't work, and he looked uncertain about himself. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna see.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely gonna see.
Man, we gotta talk. Go ahead, bro.
Get along.
I was getting ready to change the subject though, but
now I'm letting you know our time is coming to an end here. Clutch. I want to get you guys last talk for the day.
Hey, is that the zone? Is that the zone fight still on?
I don't know, man.
Yeah, somebody check to see for me if that the zone fight is still on.
Man, I just wanted to say real quick before we dipped out about that Juneteenth fight, man. I'm disappointed like a motherfucker, man.
Boy, that shit turned into Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah, man, I ain't even going now, man. I'm waiting on Earl, man. I'm waiting on Earl. Man. Yeah, that fucked that whole shit up, man. I was happy like hell, man.
Hey, I come to Houston so I can fuck with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to go to that fight no more. You know what I'm saying? That's about it. Fuck the fight. I watch it on TV. We can watch it together, goddamn. Yeah. Shit, you shoot me. Drop a pin. Hey, drop a pins in a location. And I'm out that thing. Straight up, man. 3-hour little scat, man. Brought me two nice baby arms, and I'm out that thing, boy. We good.
Yes, sir, man. Hey, I'm waiting for that when they put that damn Earl Day fight date up. That's all I need to know. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be in Dallas. It's in Dallas. Boom. I'm right out that motherfucker. I'm there. Cause I ain't, man. That shit made me mad, man. Cause that it could have been. You know, they dropped the ball heavy on that, man. But like they can make it up, but they got to make it up in another city because what they should do is exchange dates. They should have him fight. Well, he can't fight on the 6th, but they should have made that damn Floyd card on Juneteenth this year. That would have been worthy. That would have been decent. Even though, you know, you got the Logan Paul, but you got enough fighters on the undercard where it would have made the event kind of, you know, made more sense.
Right.
But they ain't got but one brother on the whole fucking card, man. Come on, man. God.
On a black holiday weekend?
Yeah.
Hell no.
In fucking in Texas, in Houston, right where the shit started at. Heck, man.
Yep.
Man, I'm like,
man. Oh yeah. I ain't drove the whip in about about 3 weeks, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing some other shit behind the scene. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta get that gas off your chest.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'll be back in it tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Yep. You guys, you got any last comments?
Oh, I guess we're gonna break it down, man.
Yeah, I see what I'm on.
Hey, man, I just want to thank the brothers having us on again this week, man. My brother Basement Boxing Talk, man, broke that 100 barrier, man. Hey, man, salute to the good brother, man. Salute to all my brothers on the panel, man. Hey, yeah, what can be said? Hey, we do this every week, so come on back next week and check us out again. Every Saturday, man, on Clutch Radio here with my brother Basement Boxing Talk. YouTube as well, Facebook, Periscope, man. What he ain't on? You know what I'm saying? Come check out the brothers, man, as we chop it up about the sport of boxing, man. For real. Black Star Sports TV, man.
Hey, you still going live tomorrow morning?
Yeah, I'm gonna go 11 o'clock.
You want to tell everybody?
Yeah, tomorrow 11 a.m. man. I'm going live. I'm not gonna do a after the fight. We'll just talk about it tomorrow at 11. Every Sunday at 11 o'clock, I try to get on and chop it up about sport of boxing and sports in general. So come on through and chop it up with us, man. Some of the brothers here be there as well. So hey, check this out. You like what you seen today? Come on, catch some more of it over here on Black Star Sports TV 2.0. And hey, man, we'll get it in.
Well, I go. It's always a pleasure, you know what I'm saying, to link up with you brothers, man. Y'all already know how we do. Cook some gumbo up, cook some Thanksgiving meals on this panel. You know how we get down.
Yes,
ain't no competition over here. Shit, we are the competition type shit. So, salute to everybody in the chat. Again, salute to my dogs up here on this panel, man. Like I say, it's always good to, link up with y'all, man. I be moving around on, on a few different channels now. So, I've been had some other shit. So I kind of did take a little break on YouTube. I'll be in now, like catch the replays and shit. But I'm back in this bitch. So y'all already know, just shoot the link when you go live, drop the link, man. We all good. Y'all can catch me on my boy Ill Will shit on. So I'm on Free Smoke Fridays. You can find me on his shit on Soul Man Sundays, and probably, any impromptu, if he go live, if I ain't busy. But other than that, I'm over here with my dogs, that's how we get down. So Black Star, glad you got your shit rocking. Back again. Number one grind to keep on pushing. Clarence, keep networking, getting, boxers, trainers, previous fighters, all that good shit, man. I'm good. I'm glad to see y'all doing good shit, good work behind the scene, man. And, y'all black doing it. No disrespect nobody else, but y'all black doing the shit. The real way. So salute to y'all as usual, man. But if y'all want to know what else I've been doing, yeah, y'all see what I got going over here. This what else I've been doing over here.
He got the chromed out with the heads off on that bad boy, man. Yeah. Oh, you about to dress him up, huh?
Yeah, I'm about to go put some new head gaskets,
valve cover
gaskets and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. It's gonna leave. You ain't gonna be able to see when you pop that hood.
No, I got a Cobra motor too coming too. I'm just, almost finished, rebuilding this whole motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So
that's what's up.
Then the Cobra motor will be here next week. So yeah, I had 2 motors to tour with, so I ain't doing no tripping. So yeah, that's what I've been doing on, behind the scene, man. Just take time, like going fishing or something, free your mind and shit. So salute to y'all. Basement, my dog, man. You got that 100. I need to start going back live. I've been sitting at 100-something subs for a long ass time. So time for me to start going live on my page. We gonna all eat it, you know what I'm saying? Be together, man. So,
yeah, man. Put your link in the chat too, bro, so we everybody can subscribe, man. We gotta get that thing cranked up and rolling too, bro.
Oh yeah. That's like, that ain't even no hurry, because you know what I'm saying, I done put down groundwork as a solid individual who know what he doing. So whether I'm on my page or not, you know what I'm saying, I done built up a rapport and respect, you know what I'm saying, from people. So You know what I'm saying? Salute to them for recognizing the real one. You know what I'm saying? So whether I'm be on y'all panel or not, you know what I'm saying? We all getting shine. So shit. Ain't no rush to me, ain't no figure. That's why y'all don't never see me dropping the link like that or doing too much, because I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about me. I'm gonna make bread and be good with or without YouTube. Nigga, this is a hobby.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? What I done put in my car under the hood is more than what some niggas make in a month. But we ain't even gonna talk about that shit. But anywho, you know what I'm saying? Well, a couple months, because I dropped some cash, but yeah, we all gonna be up, man. Everybody tell a friend, man. Tell a family member, hey, subscribe to all these good brothers, man. Everybody making moves, man. In different areas or some in the same area. So that's my end and closing statement. Appreciate you, brothers. Much love y'all dudes, man. It's real shit every time we link up.
Yes, indeed, man. Right back at you, good brother. Definitely
Right
appreciate
back at you, brother.
Salute to you, bro.
This time gonna get high, man. Basement probably already loaded over there, but I'm about to catch up, Jack.
You already know. Good brother Clarence, you got any last words?
Yeah, I want to say salute to the chat, salute to the panel, Basement Boxer Talk. Thanks for having me on here every Saturday, my brother. I love you for it, man. Shout out to my man G5. Basement, I already said you. Black Star, underrated. Everybody, shout out to my man Ricky Williams, man. Everybody that always come through and show love. Love all y'all, man. Please continue to support and show love to my man Basement Boxing Talk every Saturday. Listen, every Saturday, 2:00. Please watch him, man. You know, if you don't watch him, watch the replay. Show my man some love and continue to smash that like button.
Appreciate you, good brother. Underrated.
All I can say, oh man, been always great to be with the brothers. We drop, like I said before, we be dropping documents on y'all. So keep on supporting Basement Boxer Talk. So congratulate to you to your 100. Yo, let's give him 200 now. Let's give him 400. All right, so people supporting the brother, like Clarence says, every Saturday, 2:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also support Black Star Sports TV 2.0. He's on 11:00 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Always, and then also support Clarence McLean on Facebook, McLean Production. Also, he on No Duck Zone. Support the brother right here. And also, you know me, I'm everywhere, so I do my thing. So people supporting us. The underrated boxer talk. I want to check out the underrated boxer talk. 23 and 24, 25 will be coming up soon. Don't know yet, but I'll be out there. Y'all see me, but just keep on supporting us because we're gonna give y'all the real. That's all we are, the real, right here. And so support Ricky, and also I want to go support our Ricky too.
Oh, one thing I want to say, y'all, too, before we get off. If y'all gentlemen are not busy, I'll be going live at 7 on Instagram if you're not busy.
7 o'clock. 7 o'clock.
Hey, don't even trip. Say less. I'm in there, bitch.
All right, then. Appreciate you. Appreciate y'all.
I'm in that thing.
Hey,
You on that thing?
I appreciate everybody for coming out, man. Hey, I appreciate the good brother G5 for coming out, brothers. Salute, subscribe to my brother G5, my brother Black Star Sports TV 2. Hey, I thank you for coming out, brothers. Support and subscribe to my good brother, the underrated one, the #1 grinder. Hey, I appreciate you, good brother. Subscribe to him. Clarence McLean Productions, No Duck Zone. Subscribe to my man. And the good brother Ricky Williams. And hey, also, it wouldn't be nothing but my people in the chat. My good brother Mike 202, he keep it coming. We here. Salute to you, brother. Bruce Jones, Sir Ken, J Dog FBA. Man, everybody who was in the chat. There's too many people that name. Sean videos. Hey, appreciate you for coming through and subscribing to the channel. Winston Wolf, Kareem Keys, everybody who came through. I appreciate you, good brothers, man, for coming through. And we'll be here next weekend, next Saturday, talk a good shit.
Okay.
Make sure y'all tune in tonight, 7 o'clock on McLean Productions. We're gonna be live. We're going live on Instagram, brother.
Yes, indeed. Instagram. It's Clarence McLean on the Instagram though, right? Is that the one?
Yes. I'll be on Instagram because I need time for my tablet to charge. So I'll be on at 7 o'clock. So that that gives enough time for everybody to do what they got to do. And 7 o'clock I'll be back on. I won't be on long because it is Saturday and I have somewhere I have to attend to with the wife. But we will be on there. We'll be on there for a good minute though, just chopping it up.
Yeah. Plus that fight coming on. So
yes, sir.
So I appreciate you, good brothers. Hey, I'll talk to you guys in a few. I appreciate you guys for coming out. Everybody on Clutch Radio, I thank you for coming out. Don't forget to follow, download the app, Clutch Radio, home of the DJ Slick Rick Morning Show. I appreciate everybody. This one, we out.
Peace.
Hey, Basement. Check your email too.